Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, hi, welcome. My name is Katrina and my content is all about just how to change your life for the better and to grow into the best version of yourself. And so today, now that we are in December, we are in the last month of the year, I figured I would give you guys the 3 free ways that I level up every single year. These are things that I've been doing for maybe like 4 or 5 years so far, and I have seen tremendous results in how it changes my personal life, professional life, and also my financial outlook, which we will dive in deeper on another video sometime next year. But for now, let's get started on these 3 free ways to level up in 2024. So number 1 is this free journaling style type of project that I like to do every year, and it's called the Year Compass. I'm actually gonna post a picture of it right here so that you guys can see it, and there will be a link down below so that you can download your own and fill it out all by yourself. It comes with 2 different options. You can either print it out or you can fill it out in digital form on your tablet, on your computer, whatever suits you best. But I love doing the Year Compass, and it's something I actually got my mother doing as well because it's such a great way to kind of look back at the prior year and then look into the next year. It covers things such as, I think the first page you just go straight into like write a sentence from every single week over the past year. So that's 52 sentences. Now this is not short. This is something that's going to take time. I would say maybe like 2 to 3 hours. Just like take it out of a Saturday or like one evening when you get home, get a glass of wine and just dive into it. And then you do the next year as well. So you talk about things that you've learned, lessons that have haunted you, things that you may have wanted to do better, things that you want to accomplish next year. But it's a great way to kind of separate out and really see the growth that you've had through the year before and what you're trying to grow and learn into next year. And I find that this is a great way for me to kind of take a step back and to have like a very intentional guideline and to give myself some grace every year and to also really see how far I've come, because I can be a little hard on myself, as I know a lot of us can be. So this is a great way to just dive deep into some shadow work that is completely free. This is done by a blog. They give it out every single year for free. You do not have to give your email to download. You don't have to pay for anything. You just download it. So super easy. That's number 1. Number 2 is something that I've done with my friends, and I'm finally offering it to the public, which is to do a vision boarding session. And this vision boarding session is not like your traditional one where you just like gather with your friends and you just start putting things on a board. No, we do gather and we do put things on a board. But before we do that, I require all my friends to write out their goals, to create systems for those goals, to make sure that those systems are covering what I've talked about in another video, which are the areas of wellness, making sure they're SMART goals. And we have this whole 3 to 4 hour process that we go through to make sure that our vision boards are really encompassing what we actually want for ourselves, not just goals, but new habits that we want to have into our lives so that we can actually achieve those goals. And I do that both in a physical setting, I do that in a digital setting, and most importantly, something I've started doing in the past couple years is also doing a written vision board, I guess you could call it, or like a written board. I don't know, what do you want to call it? But I write a letter to myself from December 31st of the following year. And I do that in December of the prior year and just kind of write it as like a journal entry looking back on the year that I just had, even though it hasn't happened yet. And I find this to be a great way to kind of manifest everything that I want to happen in the year and to be realistic about how it feels. If you've ever done any of Neville Goddard's work or work with like Joe Dispenza, they will tell you like your feelings, your emotions are so important to making your dreams a reality. And so I find that writing this letter, I actually have it in my book bag right now, so I can't even show it to you guys because it's like in my car downstairs ready to go to work tomorrow, because I keep it with me. And that way, anytime I feel down or a little kind of off track, it's something that I can read through over and over again and in my own handwriting, in my own words, with my own emotion and feels to it. And it just kind of hits different than anything else that I've done. I will also say that I use I'm not gonna show you guys, it's actually a little cringy, probably to everyone but me. And this is not my opinion, this is what my mother has told me. I keep my vision board as the background on my laptop, on my work laptop, as well as sometimes on my cell phone as well, or a like quote that kind of combines everything. Whatever my word of intention is for the year is also on my phone. So I'm making sure that I see all these things subconsciously. Like I'm not paying attention to it, but it's kind of nice now that the year is at the end. I'm like, oh, I did that. Oh, let me check that off. Okay, I see you, sis. Right? But you would never know, and it's hard to see the wins unless you put them around yourself. So set yourself up for success, do a little vision board. You can do it for free in Canva, or you can do, you can go to your library. This is a great way to do a very cheap vision boarding session, is to go to your library, whether that's in your county or not. You don't have to be a member of the library to do this, and you just ask them for their old magazines and they'll sell them all to you for like 50 cents or $1, if that. Sometimes they just give them away for free. Newspapers as well, they just are trying to like clear out the space, so go for that. And like always, if you're trying to stick to the free method, Canva is your friend. You do not need a paid membership, or you can do the trial if you really want to make it like really fancy and just download it real quick, and then it's all yours. Okay, now let's get to the last thing I do every year. Now this is very nerdy. I'm gonna just preface it, this is mad nerdy, and it's something I love to do because I'm obsessed with my financial future, and I'm trying to be on that FIRE movement, and it's so difficult because I live in LA. Everything's really expensive here, but this is something I do every year to kind of jumpstart my finances and to get excited about investing in the next year, and that is reading the big market and global outlooks of these few companies. And I do this every year. I actually read one today. I read one from BlackRock. If you don't know who BlackRock is, Google them. I'm not going to talk about them too much because I'm not trying to get, hurt. So just look it up on your own. They're a very, very, very powerful company. They have their hands in every single pot on the planet. So look into BlackRock. They have a global outlook. They do it twice a year. They do a mid-year and an end-year. And I read the end-year every single year to kind of feel like, where's the economy going? Where's my life going? What are the things that are like coming down the pipeline that may influence my life? Such as this year, it's really AI. Like we all know, Nvidia is going crazy, right? But other than that, I also read JP Morgan's. I read Invesco. If you've never heard of Invesco, they are the owner of QQQ, which is one of the most successful ETFs for tech right now. And then I also read, let's see, JP Morgan, Bank of America sometimes has one. I also read Accenture, and my favorite one to read every year is ARK's Big Ideas. And this is such a great way to just kind of really put your mindset into the positivity and the options that the future might hold. So this is covering things like digital twins for healthcare and how that could prevent future illnesses, talking about AI, the benefits of technology coming down the pipeline, also talking about farming, inventions that are coming down the pipeline there. And it's just a great way to kind of not just figure out your investments, but kind of figure out maybe a new industry that might be coming up that you might want to transition into. So even though it's like a financial thing that I do every year, I really find it to be very inspiring to see what humanity is coming up with and what's next year. These are also, they will legally tell you they are not financial advice. Neither is what I'm telling you right now, but they are a great way to kind of see where our economy is going, seeing where inventions are going, seeing where tech is going, and then you can figure out how to leverage that best for you. So I kept this video very short and sweet today. I just want to make sure I get these few tips out to you guys so that they are actionable for you to do in this December before this year comes to a close. If you do need help with your vision boarding process, I do hold a session called Vision Boarding Plus, and we will go through everything that I've gone through with my friends. As I said, it is a half-day workshop. It does take about 3 to 4 hours to get through all the information, but I promise you will see the difference at the end, and your vision board will look completely different. Like, I challenge you to sign up for the course, make a vision board before you start, and then let me know how different that vision board is by the end. I promise you, you will have so much more direction because I've been doing this for like 7 years, okay? I got you, okay? So if you're willing to trust me, I will leave a link down below. Also, all the links for all the articles and documents I mentioned are also down below. So definitely check those out. And if they help you in any way, definitely message me. Let me know. I'm so excited for you guys to make these changes. We are in the middle of the winter arc right now, and I want to make sure that your art comes out really solid on the other side. So with that, I will see you guys next week, and happy holidays. Bye.